Hello, my name is Jim. I'm going to be showing you how to make scacciata, which is an Italian pizza with a dough layer on top of the pizza. But anyways, there's some simple ingredients here. Green onions, Kalamata olives that are cut long ways and sliced in half, stewed tomatoes. We also have mozzarella, a shredded cheese. It's probably better to use a whole milk mozzarella, but this is what I have. And then we have the Asiago Parmesan here. I've used Pecorino Romano in the past, which comes out good as well. And then I have some anchovies. Not everybody likes anchovies, but I'm gonna make half with anchovies. So what I've done so far is that I've taken my dough and I've thinned it out on a pan here, okay? Obviously I don't have enough dough to complete this one, but here's a full one here. So I'll go ahead and dress this one up here. Let me push it out to the sides. So I'll go ahead and start with the tomatoes. Just kind of put them on here sparsely. Try and stay away from the edge because we'll need the edge for the top layer to adhere to, so you don't want to really put the ingredients on the edge. So I'm gonna smooth this out. So we have, after you do your tomatoes down, we'll switch over to the green onions. And you can always add more tomatoes here at the end if you choose to. But that's about it. We'll switch over to the green onions. Some people don't put a lot of filling inside their pizza, like my mother. They kind of leave it not as full as I do, but you know, once you make it once, you can try and see how you like it. So I'm just trying to get this stuff to the edge, about, I don't know, ½ inch away from the edge. Okay. Once you think you have it enough, covered enough with the green onions. Some people call these green onions scallions. So there you go. Okay. All right, that's that. And then from here you can add the Kalamata olives. I don't put as many in here. They're kind of salty. So this is actually from where my mother grew up in Sicily, on the east coast of Sicily, near Catania. They would make this. Okay. All right, so from here you can switch over to the cheese. Or start with the mozzarella cheese. Once again, try and keep it away from the direct edge, so we can put the layer on top and it adheres good. We make this for special occasions around the holidays, Easter, Christmas. So that is that with the cheese. Put a little more in this corner here. All right, so if you wanted to at this point, you can also add the the anchovies if you wanted to. This particular one, I'm not going to add the anchovies to it, but I am going to add some additional grated cheese. I'm not going to put that much in there, just a kind of a handful, kind of light dusting. Okay, that's that. Let me rinse my hand off. So I think the next part of this is kind of the trickiest part. You want to take that other dough that you had spread out and you're going to put it on top of here. So the best thing to do is probably use like a rolling pin or a wood dowel or something that you can put the dough on and then transport it and put it on top of the other one. So I'm going to use this one here. I'm going to just spread this one out a little further so that I know I can cover that pizza. I'm going to use my rolling pin to carry it over there. So that's about the same size. Just get it a little extra longer. And then any excess dough I can cut with a pair of cooking scissors. Okay, let's move this out of the way. So, there's really no good way to do this. So obviously the dough stretches out a little more than you need it to, which is fine. Just kind of go over the pan. And once you're over the other dough on the edge, you can start tucking it in there and have the two doughs adhere to each other. Like I said, this excess dough I'll cut here right now. So you can start tucking this in and making your crust on the side. You know, people have different ways of doing it. You can pinch it. I think I'll do it that way. Just press down and pinch all the way around. And getting both those together. There's really no special technique here. Actually, this is pretty easy to make. I've done this a few times. So the other thing is too is obviously you should have your oven preheated. You know, let's start out with 400. You just kind of watch the pizza. And before you put it in the oven, obviously you want to kind of cut the top a little bit. Put a couple holes here for it to breathe and relieve some pressure. And lastly, I will get some oil. You can brush the oil on top of the scacciata with a brush. Or you could just take a paper towel or a napkin and just kind of tap it on there. You could do this actually before you cut it. And kind of brush it up there. So that's all you have to do to cook the scacciata. I'll put a final picture of it at the end once I bake it so you can see what it looks like. Thanks.